Howdy ho, it's the Will It Snow edition of Your Carolina. Jack and Miss Megan here, and I guess a lot of people are kind of excited about seeing the white stuff.
William is like losing his mind.
Aren't some places already closing?
Some of the North Carolina places are. I know Pickens County schools, they're going to be closing at noon. So no word yet on Greenville. Y'all, I'm being a Scrooge about this one. I have been praying away the snow. I know. Normally I would want it, but
There's a joke there
there's
somewhere.
a lot of jokes there, but I've been using my prayers to pray away the snow a little bit. Listen, it's very selfish reasons why. I have a championship.
Basketball?
Yes, it's all about me. I have a championship basketball game tonight. I don't need it getting canceled because of snow.
I understand.
So it can snow maybe at like 9:30 p.m.
I'm on a first name basis with a big guy.
Tell him to hook
one in for you.
Tell him to hook us up a little bit. But Will
he likes basketball.
Good. Well, Will said, "Mom, what's more important, your son being happy or you playing in a championship game?"
And you didn't say anything, did you?
I said, "Wouldn't you be happy watching me play in the game?"
Well, I hope you get what you want.
Thank you.
As a meteorologist, yes, indeed. I used to like snow till I became one.
I know.
I don't like, how do you enjoy snow when you like spend a night at a TV station? And
because you still had to work.
I'm sure Christy's done the same thing.
Yes, everyone that works at a TV station, they don't get to enjoy it. They may be out in it a little bit, enjoying it to cover you, but the other 14 hours, it's not a lot of fun for them.
And then when I lived in eastern North Carolina, you spend a night waiting on a hurricane to hit. So those things, I'd much rather work with you.
I mean, that's because a hurricane hits every morning when we come in.
I just wonder if our audience realizes how well we get along. Do they think this is a show?
I think you could. I think you can tell. If we didn't get along, it'd be like,
well,
great,
let me
Jack,
mention this. It is Love Your Pet Day.
And y'all have been posting. We put something up on our Facebook page. People have been sending in some pictures of their pets. So y'all keep them coming. They're really cute.
Keep them coming. What percentage of all American households have at least one pet? Would you know?
65.
63%. And isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
It is Be Kind to a Pet Day. It's Cherry Pie Day. And it is also the day that we announce what you're going to do with all them pennies. You know how many pennies we have at most homes? How many pounds of pennies does the average home have in America?
3.
6 pounds.
Wow.
Well, wait. Let me show you the picture of my pennies.
Are you saying you can outdo that?
I can't lift the darn box, and I've started a second box. And those are in my walk-in homemade closet. But you know how deep that box, that box on the left, okay?
What kind
it's like 12 inches deep.
And those are all pennies?
Yes, and then look at the little second one I've started. And look at the good intentions on the top right. Those are the sleeves. If I ever sit down. If I ever retire, I'll be rolling pennies.
You can take those to grocery stores and just dump them in.
I've done that, but it takes a while.
It does take a while.
And they look at you funny.
Why? So you just always collect pennies?
Well, I don't do it because I want to. I don't want them in my pockets. All right, well, here's why you need to get rid of them. Do you know what it costs to make a penny?
Don't tell me.
For you.
Is it more than it really is?
1.67 cents to make a cent a penny.
That doesn't even make sense. That makes 0 cents, right?
It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's worth nothing except, exchanging for merchandise.
Yeah.
Well, why do we do that? You know what it costs to make a nickel?
Is it more than 5 cents?
7 cents to make a nickel.
Yeah, I mean,
here's the government in action for you.
We aren't the sharpest tools in the shed. But
we ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer when it comes to these things.
But that just doesn't seem right.
Isn't that just amazing?
Yes. You want to make someone's day this morning?
I'd like to, yes.
Okay, they actually had their day made 2 days ago. It was their anniversary, okay? Joan and Danny Frady have been married for 53 years.
Well, congratulations.
Look at, is that a Gamecock cat too, Danny?
I think it is.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Look
and Danny,
at them.
just do what she says, and it'll last another 53 years.
He's been doing that for 53 years, and they have sent in some of the cutest pictures of some of their first dates. They found a first date on an old Polaroid. They found some old clouds. So it's been fun kind of getting to know this sweet little couple as they celebrate.
Where do they live?
There.
Did you say that? I missed that.
Oh, guys, I can't remember. I forgot to write it down where they live. They're here in our area. I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly where, but yeah. So happy 53 years to Joan and Danny.
That's an accomplishment. You know, this is the sweetest story. A guy, 88, was a crossing guard and a bus driver, too, at a school. I think it was Wisconsin or Minnesota. He has passed away. You ready? They have buried him in a casket that looks like a school bus.
Oh.
But I mean, let's
But
see,
he loved doing
55
it.
years driving a school bus. He's 88 years old.
Oh.
I'm asking, tell Mary if I die on the job, I want to be buried in a top hat.
In
I
a
think
top
that's
hat.
only-
I figured it would be something either magical or musical.
You can't stuff me in a saxophone,
I
Belle,
won't
so
stuff in a saxophone.
Put me in a top hat.
Okay, I'll put you in a top hat. Let's bring up
my
Jamarcus
wish.
because I got to tell him a fun story that I think he would appreciate, and we need him to help answer our question of the day. I know his dad is very crafty and likes to build all kind of stuff. Y'all go to our Facebook page, answer our question of the day, which is sponsored by Spinks. Have you ever tried to build something, and what was it? Like Crazy Craft Lady's husband is trying to build a shed for over a year and a half.
I have not.
You've
tried
never
to
tried
build anything.
Jeff builds like
How can
everything.
you say that? As a kid, you took a shoebox and put wheels on it. You did something.
Sure, if
didn't
we're
you?
going back that far,
let's go back that
then
far.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everybody's tried
I
it.
tried to build a shoebox with wheels on it. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember. It's not anything that I'm not a crafty person. I'm not.
I don't think you're right.
I'm
you're
not.
musical, you're creative.
Yeah, but it's different. Like, I don't know. Some people had the vision. Like, I wanted this when Sophie was born. I saw this thing on Pinterest, and it was like this cute little bow thing to put the bows up.
Yeah.
And I was about to be like, click, let me buy
Yeah.
that. And Jeff was like, I can build that.
Sure you can.
Yeah, it looked great. But
Like anytime anyone comes to my house, they're like, "Wow, you must be like an interior designer." I have the eye for what looks good, but I'm not the one that's going to build it.
I'm very good at pricking,
I just don't believe
click and buy.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Or
call you loud on TV, but
I mean, I have a whole light thing grid hanging up in my house, and people are like, "How did you?" My dad.
Dad,
bought it?
Pops,
Oh, your dad bought it.
Pops
Your
did
dad
it.
made it.
Yes. Y'all.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. What have I made? I love to buy a magic trick. Now remember, when you buy a magic trick, okay,
Yeah.
once you get it, many of them you can make them. So what you pay for with a magic trick is the secret.
Oh.
So I can make stuff once I know the secret.
Nice.
So I still
like
make
it.
stuff.
I like it. Okay, guys, y'all know coming up in like 2 weeks, really a week and a half, March 4th, the SEC Women's Basketball
Yes.
Tournament starts. It's coming to the well. I think the Gamecocks, because we'll probably be the #1 seed, or we'll play Friday.
You're like probably.
Probably. We're #1 right now. We're really, really good. Well, as part of it, we are going to be dancing at the halftime show.
Yes.
Okay, so
We've been following this.
Well, I've got the dance. I really need help learning it. Like.
Don't look at
I'm
look
gonna
at
need
me.
some help after the show
Do
between
you have video
y'all.
from last year? You did this last year.
Yeah, no, last year we get to actually do what I was good at, playing basketball.
dancing, I thought.
I know, I'm not good. I mean, I'm good at like at the club dancing, but not like dancing.
This is not
and
dance
sing.
that's appropriate for television.
So I was telling William, my son, because they just got a form. They're going on a field trip
Oh no.
to the SEC game on the day that I'm dancing.
Well, what kind of dance?
It's with the middle school. It's a choreographed dance with the middle school. So
okay.
that's where it's
So
going
you're
to be.
gonna embarrass your son?
Right. But so here's where it
Oh,
gets
I've
better. So
embarrassed mine many
he was
times.
so embarrassed yesterday, but then this morning he seemed a little bit more excited about it. He was like, "My friends are actually really excited to see you dance with Cardi B."
Oh.
And I was
oh,
like,
no.
I was like,
music.
"What?"
It's Barbie T, not Cardi B.
He misunderstood me and thought I said Cardi B
Will you
and
get some
told
video of this?
Yes.
I think you should just go with it and say, "Oh."
So I'm gonna tell Barbie T. Barbie, can you just pretend that you're Cardi
Can
B?
you just pretend
so,
to be Cardi B from?
right? And I was like, so Will's friends will give me a little bit more cred.
A little bit of cred,
But can
yeah.
you imagine, like,
We got to get video.
all the elementary
gotta
things,
get
like
video.
If you
Cardi B's gonna be at the SEC.
Oh my gosh! If you need me to be T-Pain, just let me know.
You be T-Pain, I'll bring in everybody. Who
I
could
can do
Jack
T-Pain, John Legend, whatever you need.
Whatever
me to be.
you need. You start
Yeah.
singing all of me, and then
Are you
it's
ready
gonna
for
be on.
trivia?
Of course.
Okay, the first Hollywood movie was not filmed in California. Where
Oh.
was it? The first
Well, we know this because you blurted
1903.
it out yesterday.
What?
Oh, was that on?
Who blurted it out yesterday?
You did, but I don't
You
think
did,
it
but
was,
it's all right.
I don't think it was on
Well, I
camera.
didn't give it to our producers, so it didn't show up on the
Didn't
screen.
show.
Make like you
It's
did.
not California, and it's not Georgia.
1903.
Because I thought it was
That's right.
Georgia. So we'll answer that coming up.
Thank you so much. The Spring Home and Garden Show, it's coming to Spartanburg this weekend. I'll be at the Bath Fitter exhibit. Megan and I, we're going to be celebrating with a little competition.
That will be fun. But first, if you are hungry and you've already been sneaking
Oh my
some
gosh, this place is
eats,
so
right?
good.
Chicken and donuts all in a new gathering spot. Y'all heard us talk about Gather GVL. We are going to introduce you to some of the delicious food from Mahindo when we come back, plus the Spring Home and Garden Show coming to Spartanburg. Jack and I are going to have a little competition. Jack, you think you can, talk about building?
I can nail it.
All right, we're going to see if you can do it.
And they're known for their delicious catfish sandwich and the French dip, but it's their mission to feed a community that makes this restaurant so unique. How two chefs are transforming a meal community. I'll take you inside Woodside Bistro when we return.
Furnishings for your Carolina are provided by Jeff Lynch, appliances, electronics, bedding, furniture.